What's up, boys? I don't know, my first intro seemed kinda shit, so I thought I would record another one. Thing is, I'm done with the video, but what are we gonna do today? So, we have some new improvements to the shop, some new things have been bought, and I'm so excited, my boys. So first things first, I bought this cabinet, really cheap cabinet, to store all of my detailing stuff in. All of it is not here right now since we used it in this video, but it feels really nice being able to keep all of my detailing stuff organized and also have it in an enclosed space so it doesn't get dusty. Because this is the thing, out here outside the shop we have a gravel lot and the road there is paved, but here we have gravel. So especially now on hot summer days, when you want to keep the door a bit open, it gets really dusty in here. So it's nice to have everything enclosed. The big thing of this video, or one of the big things, is that I've finally bought an upholstery cleaner, and you boys are about to see what this thing can do today. I bought this Kärcher SE4002. I don't know how it pronounced Kärcher in English, since I believe that's a Swedish company. But yeah, really nice. Not one of these extremely expensive bad boys, so we're going to try it out today, see what you go for and what I think about it. This was maybe about $270, so I mean it's not cheap, but it's definitely on the cheaper side of upholstery cleaners. I also hope it's actually called upholstery cleaners, because in Swedish I just call it a wet vacuum, but that sounds kind of stupid. But now we get into the real stuff. So today I went to the tool store and I was supposed to buy some sockets because I have lost some, and also some of the tools to kind of make my collection whole again. We did buy some sockets, some new ones. Right now we have been wrenching a bit, so everything's not here. I'm about to clean up now shortly. But like, you know, missing stuff that have gone MIA throughout the years. But you know me, I have always wanted also a leaf blower for when you wash cars, so you don't have to dry them off with a microfiber, since I've always thought that touching your car as little as possible while washing it is the way to go. So what better way? But the thing is, I wanted to buy a battery powered one so that I could bring it with me on trips and such, so if I go to a wash bay I can still use it. And if you guys been watching for a while, you know I love Milwaukee, so we spent some cash today, boys. As you boys might know, I own since before the M12 collection with the ratchet spanner electrical thing, don't know what you call it, and the drill and the impact. I also have 2 chargers, 3 batteries. This one I actually got today for free because I bought a lot of shit. So today I bought first this saw, which is really nice because me and Leo, like when we built all of this furniture, we used a like hand saw. It's hanging right up there. Yeah, so that thing is pretty bad and it makes pretty crooked cuts, sort of say. So now when we will build something in wood, it will become very nice, which is a big plus. So yeah, I bought a big like pack of Milwaukee stuff, so I got some different bits and bobs, but this one is really nice to have. And also then the leaf blower. This thing packs a punch, let me tell you. And I'm so excited for this. Like I'm kind of butthurt there's no leaves out there right now, so I can go like sweep the streets or something. That would be really cool because this thing is so much fun. I also got then I got the 2 5 amp hour batteries for the M18, the 18 volt, since I didn't have that before, and the charger. I think that's the express charger, so it takes a little bit less to charge or something like that. It's really nice. I also got this flashlight, really nice. I mean, to be honest with you, I understand that having a Milwaukee flashlight is kind of dumb, because it's very much more expensive than a regular flashlight and it's still only a flashlight. What I think is nice with having this flashlight is that it runs off of one of these batteries. And then I know that I will always have battery and use for it, and this thing can light like very long. I've used it a lot today and it's still got full power. So it's very nice since you always have batteries charged for it and I always need light. But that's not it, my boys. Check this out. I also got the M18 impact driver, the M18 drill, the M18 angle grinder. This one I have tried a little bit and it's really nice. Not that loud, bunch of power, feels really good. I also got the Milwaukee Sawzall, the M18 one. All of these are fuel, by the way, and it's so nice. Like, I've been using this meat Sawzall for the last couple of years, and that's my 5th one because they always keep breaking and they're really bad since the blade kind of goes only like this, not like in one of these kinds of motions. So it takes a long ass time for you to actually get through something. So I'm really stoked for that. All of these tools are really nice and they were f***ing expensive as shit too, but I'm stoked, boys. I'm such a Milwaukee fanboy. I should mention this, I have not gotten any money from Milwaukee or any sponsored products. I spent a shitload of money on this and I'm just a big fanboy. I really think that if you want shop tools and electric stuff, battery powered, this is the way to go. But right now in this episode we will only be using these two, so that's kind of what you'll be seeing. We'll have to wait for later when we actually need one of those tools to use them, but I'm really stoked. So as I said then too, I filled up the toolbox with some things that I missed, which is really nice to get a bit more pleasant feel, you know, when you open it. But one more big upgrade. I got me and the boys a couple of vices. I don't know if you know this, but our old vise, it broke. And since then we have been using Leo's home-built vise, which is pretty poop dog, my guy. It's yeah, it's not very good. So I shelled out for the boys and got one vise for myself. This is it opens 125 millimeters, so this one is a bit bigger than I bought. Because I bought 3, since we have like 3 separate benches, so every bench has a vise, because you always need a vise. And if we were to have just one, everything would just pile up on this bench, like it is right now. But yeah, bought this vise, also bought this one, and I bought another vise, but it's not mounted yet, but it's right there. Also we moved the drill press from there to give a little bit more room here, which actually came out pretty good. And we have a lot of ideas to how to further improve the shop with rearranging some stuff, so that will come soon. But I forgot to mention, I also got some more Milwaukee stuff. I got this thing for free, the like bit set, which is really nice. These Milwaukee, I don't know what you call them, but we call them bits. I'll keep these locked up for sure, my guys. I also, it all came in this bag, which was really nice. Then I washed my car and got all wet inside, you know. They gave me some swag, boys. I'm gonna put it on right now. Hell yeah, boys. I will sweat to death if I wear this for any longer than 2 minutes. So let's wrap this up and begin the video. I also got this beer can holder thing. Very nice. You know? It's good. We are going to start to clean the interior of the Evo. It's not really that dirty, or there aren't too many like grimy spots on it, but I still want to try the new upholstery cleaner, and it's always nice to clean the upholstery since you get rid of maybe some funky smells. The car generally feels a lot more fresh, and you, even if it looks clean, trust me, it's not. You'll see in the water later. But right now I'm finished with the intro. I hope you guys are stoked for the new things in the shop, because I am stoked, boys. It's gonna be rad. So anyway, let's get on with the video. Let's fire up the carousel and get to town.
How could you ever love me? You don't even see me. I'm hanging around, wasting time, hoping that you drop by. And I don't pretend to know what you want. I don't even know where to start, but I'm willing to try. push me under. It's only gonna make me stronger. It's only gonna feed my hunger. Say the words, say the words. Even if the tide stops turning, even if the world keeps burning, nothing's gonna stop this feeling. Say the words, say the words.
So now we've vacuumed out the car. It's looking really nice. There was a lot of sand on the floor mats because if you haven't followed me for a while, I sandblasted the whole underside of this car. So there came a bunch of sand through a lot of the holes in the chassis. And yeah, I haven't yet vacuumed it. So there's a lot of stuff I can't really get out of the floor mats. They're really fuzzy, I don't know how to say it, but it's kind of hard to get these small particles out, you know. But it looks pretty clean. I also got to use this thing, little flashlight, very nice. I also ended up using the leaf blower to clean the floor mats. It might have something to do with that I had never really used a leaf blower, and it's really fun. It also might have had something to do with that I thought it was to be honest, a lot more effective than using the vacuum cleaner. The vacuum cleaner takes a lot of time and it's hard to get stuff out of the fibers. The leaf blower actually worked really nice for this, so the floor mats are looking pretty good. But anyway, I have never used this thing, so I think I'm going to try and fill up the water tank and see if it works, you know. I don't have any time to read the manual for this, so yeah. We'll just wing it and hope it works, and hopefully this will be such a lifesaver. I'm so stoked to have this in the shop. I always wanted one. Just detailing all the cars with this, I can already imagine. But yeah, let's try it out. So I just got finished with the driver's side and it's looking pretty good. I used a lot of water though. I don't know if you can see inside, maybe if you come in. But I don't know that there's a huge difference right now, but this car actually wasn't that bad to begin with. But like now all of the water in this tank, or maybe there's like 1/5 left. Yeah, so the water in the tank is almost empty, so I thought we would take and fill up this batch to see what it looks like. Actually, there's not a lot of water in here, it feels like. But yeah, as you can see, water quite dirty. Oh no, you see here a lot of shit in the water, you know. It's not good. I don't really know. This car is not that dirty in the interior. There's really no stains or anything like that. The cars just feel a lot fresher when you do this, and oftentimes if you have a bad smell in the car or something, you get rid of it with doing this. So it feels good doing this, even though I'm not really seeing that much of a difference. But as you can see in the water right here that I just poured out, now it's all foamy, but yes, you saw when I poured it out, it makes a big difference, you know. So that's it. I'm all done with the interior. Sorry for you guys if the cleaning of the interior wasn't that well filmed, because it's really hard to film inside of an actual car while you're doing stuff, because you don't have that much space to put the camera, and you know it's pretty dark in there. But this upholstery cleaner, I realized I never told you, or I don't think at least I told you what it's called, but it's a Kärcher SE 4002. I don't know how you would pronounce this in English, but it's Kärcher in Swedish at least. I thought it performed really well. I mean, I've only tried the more exclusive version, which is like a bit more than double the price of this, and of course it's better. I mean, I don't know why really it's better, but it feels a lot more effective than this one. It feels like this one needs more passes. I don't know if it is the suction or the liters per minute of the water flow or whatever it is, but this one feels a bit more less efficient than the expensive version. And I don't want to say what that one is called, because then YouTube will demonetize me, because it sounds like the female genital part. Overall, I'm really pleased with the performance of the machine. I don't want you to get me wrong about saying that, because I really think this is a great machine for people like me, or maybe you at home who don't have a lot of cars in every day, you know, detailing every day. You don't really need to spend that kind of cash on an upholstery cleaner. Something like this for about, I've even seen people use ones that cost like $100. Really, yeah, they get the job done. This one was a bit more expensive at $300, but I'm really satisfied with the purchase. As I said earlier, the interior of this car wasn't really that dirty, not too many stains or whatever, but I thought I should give you a look. I just wanted to tell you my review of the upholstery cleaner. I really think it's a good buy if you just want some in your shop for you or your friends and family's cars. Then it's really nice. I think if you run a detailing shop and have a lot of cars in every day and use the machine every single hour of the day, you might want to spend more to go for the more expensive one. I don't know why really, but that one felt a little more effective. But this one works really good for this kind of stuff. But the interior got cleaner at least. I think it's such bad lighting in here. Maybe I can use my flashlight to show you. The seats came out really great. I mean, they look kind of like before, a bit lighter in color, I guess. And the only thing I'm not really satisfied with is the carpets in this one, because as you can see, they are kind of brown greenish on that spot. I don't really know what color that is supposed to be like, really. Would be nice to get some rally art floor mats, but I don't know if there are actual genuine ones or if there are just fake ones, because I've seen them online and they're pretty cheap. And if there does exist genuine rally art floor mats, I want that. But I mean, if there are none, I might just settle for some knockoff ones. But I guess if they were knockoff ones, there would have to be some real ones. I don't know, but some different floor mats would be really nice, because these are kind of torn up. The floor mats are what got the biggest benefit from this interior cleaning. I don't know, you see so bad in here. And also, yeah, as I mentioned earlier, still got the Evo 4 seat in the rear. I kind of messed up with the 3 seat I was going to buy, and I can't find the guy's phone number, and I can't find him on Facebook, and I don't know what to do. But we will get Evo 3 rear seat sometime. But as you can see, it's really clean, at least. Looks really nice. Smells really good too, smells like interior cleaner. But the floor mats here in the rear, and basically everyone except that one in the driver's seat, came out really nice. And it also just, even if you don't have that many stains, I mean, it just feels nice to freshen up the interior. I also did some of the door cards. They're looking really good. I went around with the brush on these things, you know, to try to get them real clean and nice. So the Evo is looking very representable now, which is nice. So in short words, cheap upholstery cleaners, very nice. Now that I'm finished with the interior, I would like to give it a wash on the exterior, because as I said earlier, the Honda broke and I need to go to a meeting tomorrow, so I need to drive this car. But I can't drive it looking like this because it's really dusty, you know. We need to wash the car, and that's really nice actually, because I get to use this one after. Yeah boy! I actually like car detailing a lot. Not many of you people who watched me for a long time maybe know this, because I've only had kind of shit cars and nothing really worth detailing. But I really like it. I'm just gonna give this car a quick rinse. I think I'll do it here inside the shop, and then we'll try this beast Milwaukee. I'm so stoked, boys. That was probably the sickest thing ever. Man, that worked really good. Especially considering this car has no wax on it. It's been recently painted, so it has decent repellent, like repels water decently. So it feels kind of waxed, but it's not waxed, so water doesn't run off it quite as easily as, you know, like a car with a layer of wax. But anyway, that worked out great. I mean, the car is not completely dry now, because I don't really care, but especially like here on the hood and everything, it just came off so easily. It's really nice. I can see maybe we have a couple of spots there we can take. Maybe I can show you. Or here on the windshield rather. This is so much more fun than a microfiber, let me tell you that. But I mean, this stuff worked better than I imagined. This Milwaukee leaf blower has a lot of power in it actually, especially for a battery powered tool. I wasn't imagining such kind of wind force, or what you would call it. So works really great. I did wash the car, but I did not touch it. And it's looking mighty fine. Not dusty at all. Got the dirt and grime away, since it was just, you know, some light dust and stuff. But now it looks nice again. So I have successfully washed my Evo without even touching the paint. And that's all this is about, guys. Not touching the paint. Feels so good. Man, I love Milwaukee. I should say this too, like, I'm not affiliated with Milwaukee in any way. I would love to be, but I am not. I just really think they make the best tools. So, review of this thing. Freaking awesome. Also, I figured we could use this on our track days when we rent the airfield for getting rid of stones and grass. Like when you cut corners, sometimes cars they will pull up gravel on the road. You have to go there and sweep it. It's not fun at all. It takes a lot of time. I'll just bring this thing and, you know, say hello to my little friend. And it'll be all over with. Man, this thing, man, I didn't really know a leaf blower could be so much fun, but I am in love with that thing. It wasn't even that expensive for a Milwaukee. So yeah, also I found this, I found some parts while I was taking out some shit from the Evo. So I find this little screwdriver. Oh, very nice. And also this mount for my gimbal, which I have been looking for like maybe a year now. I've been looking for this for a really long time and I haven't been able to find it, but it was under the passenger seat in the Evo. And I even looked in the Evo before, but I didn't find this. Like right now I'm running a 3D printed one of these that I downloaded. So really nice to find that. A little screwdriver. I also found some plastics. The thing that I'm most kind of hateful towards this Evo about is this. What you're greeted with when you open the door at first is just this, because these plastic parts should be sitting like right here to make it look nice, but the clips on them have sheared off. I'm thinking maybe sometime I'm trying to get a hold of those, but it's really hard. Even finding parts for a regular Lancer in Sweden proves to be hard, especially with like this year model. But I did find this kind of cover, which I hadn't put on. It was laying on the floor, so I put that on. So at least that's a little bit nice. I also found the kicker panel, or what you call it, that sits right there. So that's nice. 2 interior parts in, and man, the interior looks so good. I know, it needs a few bits and bobs, but I'm real happy with it. But that was really all for this video. Now I need to head out to bed so I can wake up tomorrow and go to that meeting. I think we did a pretty good job today. To sum up the video, the Kershaw Upholstery Cleaner, very satisfied with that one. Would recommend for people like me, or basically home detailers who would love a upholstery cleaner. It's very nice. You can also use it as a regular vacuum, but I won't with that since I have a regular vacuum too, so I don't really see the point of it. Also, this cabinet proves really useful, and so nice to just have everything in one place and organized so I can wash my car in peace. Also, the Milwaukee, just great. I'm so in love with that thing. I mean, even the light. I know this, I mean, you could get like a light like this for maybe $10 or something, but it's really nice just to have everything with the same battery, since you always have them charged. I'm stoked for that. I'm also really stoked to when we get to do some like real wrenching and try these things out, because these bad boys look like a ton of fun. And if you're wondering if I won the lottery, I did not, but I did get a pretty nice tax return. Oh yeah, pay a lot of tax, get a lot of money back. It's not really that nice, but yeah, right now it feels kinda good. Before the video ends though, I would like to give a small shout out to all of my patrons for kinda making this happen and giving me such good support in what I do. Also to all of you guys, especially the boys who are not writing right now in the comments like you should speak Swedish instead. No, I won't. Can you please shut the up now? So big thanks to you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please be sure to leave a thumbs up. It really helps, or leave a thumbs down. What did you think of the upholstery cleaner and all the things? Leave a comment maybe. Other than that, you can find my Instagram here in the link in the description, where you can also find my Patreon page if you would like to further support me in what I do to help keep videos like this possible. Other than that, I haven't got much more to say, so that's all for me. I'll see you boys in the next one. Goodbye.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. might be nice to own a jet plane. I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cold. You might need a sweater